Well, usually a quiz is no big deal, but recently all my study plans have been severely messed up by some cats. Okay, maybe that's an excuse. It's not like maths was my strength to begin with. Even though I managed to review the whole topic, doesn't change the fact I didn't understand all of it. Cramming is never a substitute of studying after all, but I'll never get through this quiz by complaining about it. I keep calm, walk into the class and gently take my seat. It's kinda weird to be in class at this point without Senpai with me. It's not his class, so obviously he can't get away with sitting in on a test. As soon as I get my papers, distracting thoughts are put to the side. I give it a go, head on with all my might, even if I don't end up making sense of most of the questions. And as such, 40 minutes passed in a blink of fury and determination. Although fury and determination I had just a while ago burnt out to a crisp, my mind resorted to absent-mindedly scribbling on the back of the exam paper. Third. I look up to find Leopard staring at my quiz. Third? What third? What does he mean the third answer? I circle C for the multiple choice I'm on. Oh, I think he's helping. He's cheating. I look up to see Leopard nod slightly. Was that really the answer? Just to make sure, I move my pencil to the next question and look at him. First. He's probably looking at other people's stuff. I circle A and Leopard nods. The hell? He knows the answers? Maybe his maths is pretty good. In class he does always pay attention with that serious look of his. But I thought he was just trying to pick up on the Mandarin. Was he actually learning math? But how? Even if his Mandarin was good enough, you can't just walk into college level calculus and get an A. I mean, even if it is just a general elective class, I can't even get through this quiz. Maybe Mr. Leopard is actually a genius in disguise. It's a bit crazy to do so, but I follow Leopard's instructions. He's throwing them at me so fast I can barely keep up. But this is math. No one can calculate this fast in their head. I mean, are these even the answers? I doubt he'd lie about it though, and it's not like I've got any better options, so I let it be and complete the quiz with Leopard's help. Then I sit there and wait for the end to come. With class over, I turn my quiz in and whisper to Leopard while everyone packs up their stuff. So those answers, how did you know them? I watch. Watch what? He walks to a desk nearby and then points to the seat. He was just reading out other people's answers, so does that mean I just copied them on my quiz? That's cheating. Well, I was already cheating when got his help on the quiz to begin with. It doesn't matter where he got the answers from. All I wanted to know was how he got the answers. I didn't want to cheat. Why didn't Goldie and Tiger stop him? I see Tiger sitting in the back row of the classroom, slightly delighted by the books he's been reading. Yeah, this is my fault. I start to pack my stuff and get ready to leave. There's nothing I can do anyway, and at least I complete the first half by myself. Hopefully they don't catch me for cheating, otherwise I'll be screwed. Alright, I just have to study hard from now on. I won't let this happen again, but how should I explain it to Leopard? I wonder if he knows what an exam is. Well, thank you for your help. Nods. But the way you did that wasn't good. It's called cheating, you know. I mean, you shouldn't copy other people's answers. That's against the rules and not fair to others, so don't do that. Not fair. Well, see, it's unfair because I'm the only one who can see other people's answers. Understand now? Yes. So don't do that again. I'm sorry I don't realize that those other people's answers. I just followed you. So next time, please don't tell me people's answers. But thank you anyway. I understood that he just wanted to help, but even with the best intentions, he made a mistake. Even if I pass the quiz, that's all I get out of it. I won't pass the final exam without actual study anyway. I mean, what if he helped me during the final as well? Since Tiger studies a lot, I think you could use Tiger a bit more for that. I'm really worried about this elective knocking down my GPA, so if I can just cheat with Leopard's help. No, I can't think about just cheating my way through this. I absolutely can't do that. I hesitate over it for a while, but with my stuff packed up, I leave the classroom. That night, we were at the club practice. While our club leader gives a speech, I noticed Xia Hao coming over to me. Hey Liao, So remember how you asked me if you knew any Rukai gods that look like clouded leopards? Yeah, how'd it go? You got something? I looked towards the god in question, breathed carefully with a stern expression. Yeah, my mum had some ideas. So while there weren't any clouded leopard gods, the Rukai do have a legend about a clouded leopard. A legend about a clouded leopard, huh? What kind of legend? Well, a long time ago my ancestors were traveling through Wutai. Just as they were about to leave, a clouded leopard in the tribe refused to go any further. It made them stop and look. The clouded leopard that led them to a treasured place perfect for them to live and prosper. That's where they settled and formed the current Wutai tribe we have today. It's quite the tale. But you can never know if that's really what happened. I'd say the way our ancestors migrated back then was a little bit strange. But tales are tales. Maybe the clouded leopard you're thinking of is from that legend after all. Do you think he became a god after that? There's no way to be sure. Our tribe doesn't worship clouded leopards, but they do pay respect to them. Maybe there is a clouded leopard god out there after all. By the way, what made you so interested in all this? I was probably wrong about it to begin with. Well, I just heard it's something about clouded leopards being respected by the Rukai. Then I wondered if any of them were gods. They're important creatures after all, right? Of course, as I said, the clouded leopards are respected by the Rukai. We would never harm them. But there's no reason to say they're all gods. Well, maybe the one who led the tribe to Wutai might be, but not the entire species. Okay, so that particular clouded leopard from the tale might be a god her. Who knows? Mum didn't really mention it. And I don't think an animal can just become a god anyway. In our culture, all the gods existed since before the universe was created. Now that I think about it, the clouded leopard never told me he was a god. Maybe there's a different name for it. Regardless, there's definitely a basis for that clouded leopard to come from a Rukai tribe. Maybe he might be the one from Jahal's legend. Right, I've got another question. Have you heard about Ali Ringane? Right, Idrin Ringan. I let out a noise. Leopard suddenly spoke out aloud next to me. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue. Yeah, kinda. Anyway, have you heard about a god with the name Idrin Ringane? I'd have to ask. It'd be great if you could. Thank you for all your help. It's no problem really. Piece of cake. Now that's over. I pretend to tell Jahao that I need the bathroom so I can get the chance to talk to Leopard alone. So, Leopard, Jahao said he didn't know about any clouded leopard gods in the Rukai. You know anything about this? I've been putting this off for a while, but I decided to ask him straight out. He probably knew I was suspicious of him anyway. Best just to ask. I am no god. I am spirit. Spirit? I am spirit. Not god. So, if you're not god, then Jahao was right then. Yes. Okay, so you're the leopard who led the Rukai to Wutai. Yes, no. Yes and no, what does that mean? Not only Wutai. Kochapongane. Konga. I cannot pronounce these at all. Kongadavanje. Kongavank. Konkamadong. Are those tribes you've helped? Nods. I lead the path. Those people live better. So he's been leading the path for the Rukai people to find better places to live for a long time now, huh? I guess he's done a lot for the Rukai people. I understand now. I am so sorry for suspecting you. It's fine. Sorry about that. So I guess Mr. Leopard is a good god. No, good spirit. He may not say much, but he's always got that distant look on his face. But from now on, he'll get a different face from me, one of respect. And that Idrid Ringane who sent him here. Hopefully this turns all out in the good in the end. Afterwards, I go back to my seat, wave to Senpai and focus on our club's leader's choreography tutorials for the rest of the meeting. I was sitting at my desk just as the mobile started to ring. It's a call from back home. Honestly, I don't want to pick it up, but it's been ages since I talked to anyone from my family. After a moment of hesitation, I pick up the phone. Hello? Yo, my boy. Your dad's been missing you. How have you been? Yeah, Dad. I've been fine. Well, I can't really say having to deal with these 3 cats is fine. But should I talk about that to Dad? I really want to find out if my family does have a history of having ability to see the guardian tiger and other spirits. If Dad finds out I could do that, wouldn't he force me to go back home? My older brother handles all the temple work these days. He takes it super seriously. It'd be stupid to put myself in competition to him anyway. Something wrong, Liao? You seem quiet. Yeah, it's okay, it's just... I don't know. If you're gonna talk to your family, then might as well tell them the truth. But they'll find it weird, right? You know what? Might as well ask. Dad, was our family ever being able to see the guardian tigers? I hesitate a little bit, but I figure that asking directly is the best option. See the guardian tigers? I mean, can we see the guardian tigers during divination? Has anyone in our family been able to see them before? Seeing guardian tigers during divination? What are you talking about? Divination is divination. How could someone see the guardian tigers? So the answer is no. It's no. Why are you so interested in all this sudden? Have people been telling you things? Oh no, I'm just curious. I mean, we've been a Jitong family for a long time. Maybe there's something more to the guardian tigers. Oh well, you did remind me of something though. When I was a boy, my grandfather, well your great-grandfather, always said that he was watched upon by the guardian tigers. If it were true, he must have lived well, honest and kind. I don't believe it anyway. Well, that isn't to say that I don't believe in guardian tigers, though. I mean, surely the guardian tigers are busy. I highly doubt they would spend their time watching on us mortals. Your great-grandfather used to use stories like that to keep kids in line anyway. Modern people aren't as dogmatic as he was. But don't you tell that to anyone else, otherwise people might start thinking about us as a bunch of swindlers. We may be Jitong of the guardian tigers, but that doesn't mean we can actually talk with them. Anyway, don't blab about this to people, understood? I got it. That's a good boy. And how's school? You keep up with your grades? I mean, I cheated on a quiz just a few days ago, but I don't think I should tell Dad that. It's been going alright. Life has always been pretty good here, and dance club has always been going well. Glad to hear it. Just don't spend all your life in the club. Focus on study, okay? So when will you be down home next? I'm not sure when I would have some time. It's almost Qingming. You have break then, right? You should come back if you do. Okay, I'll see if I can. Alright, remember to come back home sometime. And make sure to get enough sleep. Yeah, I'll make sure to get sleep early tonight. That's good. Goodbye for now, son. Bye, Dad. I let out a sigh to the otherwise silent room. Are you alright, Liao? Did something happen to worry you? Dad said no one in my family has been able to see guardian tigers. Tiger nods, so seemingly unsurprised by this. It has been too long since the last one, hence why I said your ability is precious. But can't I really see you? This could just all be my... If they don't exist, why can't I see them in front of me? Just as soon as I started to get used to them hanging around, Dad's got me doubting myself all over again. Of course you can. Who else would be talking to you right now? There is nothing to be worried about. Seeing is believing. I cannot blame your dad or your grandfather. They cannot see us. Liao, do you really believe I am just some illusion of yours? Well, a little bit. Honestly, I am worried about it. Still, I don't expect him to address it outright. It is pointless to worry. Proving that we are not illusions is simple. How so? I simply have to do something you cannot. For example, taking a book from your shelf and reading a page. Surely you could not remember it exactly. Still, I've read all those already. There's a chance I could have just remembered the passage. Isn't there a better way you can prove your existence? Excellent point. There are several more options. How about you just open a website you've never seen before? You can close your eyes and I could read it to you. Simple. I am certain that will work. If that does not convince you, I can do much more. He's right, Liao. What's there for you to worry about, Senpai? Well, I didn't catch everything you said on the phone, but it sounded serious. You okay, Liao? Did you catch a cold? Don't tell me it's so bad you're seeing things. No, I don't have a cold. People just don't start seeing things from colds. See, so you hit your head. Ooh, Liao might have brain damage. You're the one who hit the head. Come on, Senpai, stop messing with me. Liao, I don't understand why you're worrying so much. You can see us, that's the truth. Even if little Lao and the old man were your illusions, I'm a real person that everyone can see and I'm standing right here. Senpai, you're human to everyone else, not a leopard cat. Come on, are you really this dense? Do you actually believe Yan Shu Qi could just move in with you like this? You think he'd tell you stories about rejuvenating a temple in Miaoli? I'd be impressed if you made all this up. Well, you're right. Honestly, I don't care if your family heritage is the only reason you can see me. All that matters is that you see me now, and that's that. I got it. It's alright, Liao. Just as I said, you're thinking too much about it. Are you feeling better now? I can't just change how I feel about it that quickly, but I do feel a bit better. I should probably stop stressing myself over it. Still, it's unreal to think that I could just see gods now. Liao, I made you see. I know, it's real. I didn't expect Levitt to be worried about me as well. Thanks, I'm alright, it's just a thought, nothing more. It's pretty obvious you were stressing over this. I was worried Liao might end up in an asylum. I'm pretty sure you mean psychologist, and even then, no way. Okay. Come on, you don't need to treat me like an idiot. Liao is not an idiot. Thanks. Right, Liao isn't an idiot. Why do I feel you're the one making me out to be an idiot, Senpai? Must be those illusions of yours. Perf, get off. I pretend to be angry, pouting as I look away from them. However, regardless of the teasing, I know they care about me. Just knowing that kind of makes me feel warm inside. So it's Friday already, huh? Liao! What is it? What's wrong? Senpai just jumped out of nowhere with an intense determination, almost shocking the living daylights out of me. Liao, let's go to the hot springs this weekend. Hot springs? Hasn't it been super cold recently? It's the perfect time to enjoy a nice warm hot spring. Soaking yourself in hot water, munching on some snacks is the best thing in winter. Now that you mention it, I've never been to a hot spring before. By the way, isn't that expensive? It's not cheap, but it's only like the cost of meat of like 1 or 2 dinners out at most. I'd totally do it in once a month, wouldn't you agree? The price of 1 or 2 dinners. I already spent heaps on books and things this month. I don't think I got any more money to squeeze out of my budget. Don't you want to go? Well, really, no, you only see an anime. And wouldn't we be bathing with a bunch of strangers, and then a pretty girl shows up all of a sudden? Stop talking about anime plots. Besides, mixed gender hot springs are super rare these days. Actually, they're usually separated by gender, though you can get public hot springs with a bunch of strangers together. But that's no fun when we can enjoy a private bath together. It's a small room with a big bath inside. It'd be all ours. I'd highly recommend it to you freshmen. A private bath, wouldn't that be even more expensive than the public baths? Well, yeah, but it's on me. You won't have to pay a cent. Really? But I don't want you to waste your money. I mean, it's only like 2 dinners out. Like I said, just don't think about it. Accept my generosity. Accept the opportunity. Yeah, but what I really wanted to say was, that's Yanshuchi's money, not yours. Come on, I said it's okay. You're not gonna disrespect your senpai, right? Alright, fine, let's go for it. Yeah, it's a bit strange, but I couldn't refuse him. He really wants this. In what feels like barely a second, Senpai is already on his phone looking up the hot spring for this weekend. Aw, cute little Lao. The next morning, we take off in a bus heading to the depths of the mountains. Eventually, we arrive at the old street village surrounding the hot springs. Wow, there's a lot of people here. It doesn't appear vastly different from the main streets back home. Many people. Oh, so you've never been here, Lao? Nope, I'm from the south. I've had never a need to. Really, but this place is famous. You've been in Taipei for a whole half than a year now. You should have gone sightseeing at all. I have no money. Oh, you poor kid. You don't need to call me kid, senpai. Well then, let me, your wonderful senpai, introduce this place to you. Now where should we start? Alrighty, did you notice how we drove beside a creek on the way up here? Since there's heaps of natural hot springs, a bunch of them are directly connected to that creek. So basically the creek itself is warmed by the springs, though I'd never had a chance to feel it personally. I've even heard there's a bunch of private baths nearby. Most of the houses behind these merchants here probably have them. You know, I wonder what came first. People finding the hot springs or people building the old street. Besides, I don't think it'd be a great idea to just go into the creek water. Some people do it because it's free, but it's probably not the best idea. Now then, enough with the boring stuff. Our destination is over here. Let's go. Senpai hurries me along the street enthusiastically. The other two walk behind us. A lot of these words seem familiar. I look around. Preserved plums, roasted corn, almond tea, mochi and so on. It's pretty typical for a market street like the one from back home. Though, special things do catch my eye, for example. There's some wild boar sausages. Leopard is currently staring at them. Yeah, we should get this. Tiger is drawn towards the roast suckling pig which had been prepared into tiny meat cubes right at the shop. Now we should wait to buy food until our bath. I could do with a snack, but considering I have to eat whatever Tiger and Leopard want to do, I suddenly feel super duper full again. Senpai's right, we might as well go to the hot spring first. Alright, come on guys, let's get there already. I end up needing to push Tiger and Leopard to pry them away from the food and get them moving. Luckily there's heaps of people around and I don't stand out doing so, even if I am pushing midair. Hey, over here! Senpai runs into a nearby building. The building itself resembles a traditional Japanese inn. He walks to the counter, handing 2 booking slips to the receptionist. So Senpai already had everything booked online and printed? I didn't even notice. He's more on top of things than I thought. The receptionist finished booking us in, and we were led to our bathroom. At first glance, the bathroom is big. A marble pillar takes center point while its water streams from the hot spring towards the back of the room. Towards my feet near the entrance is a small resting area. Even after several more glances, I'm still astonished by its size and grandeur. How upscale. Lavish. Why does it feel like they're scolding me? It's not like this was my choice. The staff member shows us where to find some robes, towels, and drinking water. Then they remind us of the time limit, wish to enjoy our time and leave us be. I think I missed some of that. Alright Liao, the clock's ticking, so let's get started. You can store your clothes up here and your robe is hanging over there. I don't normally use slippers, but you can use them if you want. People sweat a lot from the heat in here, so even if throwing you in water, don't forget to drink. Got it, Liao? You seem quite the regular customer. I love hot springs after all. I wouldn't recommend any less than the best for you, Liao. But this place seems expensive. I don't know anything about hot springs, but I know this room can't be cheap. Haha, don't worry about it. I had some discount vouchers, so it wasn't that expensive. It's a great chance to host you somewhere nice. Really? I still feel uneasy about this. Is it really okay just to let Senpai pay for the bill? Liao, I told you it's fine. Anyway, it's cool that we get to have 4 people in here with only 2 tickets. 4? Oh yeah, well, there's as well as Tiger and Leopard, but should they really be considered as people? I agree, it's quite the deal. I knew the old man would see reason. Anyway, come on. Let's stop wasting time talking. Take off your clothes, Liao. What? What? You're gonna get in with those clothes or something? Did you even notice the shower over there? Hot spring rule number 1. Clean yourself before stepping into the string. I know, but I know this is pretty normal at hot springs, but this is way too embarrassing, so a Senpai should go first. Sure, no problem, I'll just... Senpai turns on the faucet, the bath beginning to fill. Next he starts to remove his clothes then and there. What? It was so sudden, I didn't even get a chance to walk away or give him space. I just can't keep staring at the naked body. I turn my head away in a meager attempt to restore Senpai's privacy. Lao, what are you doing? You must take a shower sooner or rather than later. I know. Why is this business all of a sudden? Just turn around. Alright, what a timid child. I send a sharp look around the room, making sure nobody is watching me. The sound of Senpai's shower patters on the floor as I begin to remove my clothes. I try and get it done with quickly, but once my clothes are, the patter of the other shower ceases. I turn my head to look, but I don't see Senpai. Right here, Liao. Senpai is already shoulder deep in the freshly steaming bath. Water's ready, Liao. Hurry up. Please don't keep staring at me, Senpai. Well, we'll leave this for next time. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Be sure to set notifications to all. Make sure to share our channel and help us get to the next subscriber milestone. Of course, for this channel you can't see the subscribers, but also subscribe to my main channel if you haven't, and I'll see you all next time. Have an amazing day. Be sure to like or dislike the video depending on whether you liked it or disliked it, and goodbye. Love you all.